You never quite know when one of your hens might get hurt or feel unwell. It could be a small peck injury, a few mites, or simply dehydration. Being ready for those moments makes things much easier to manage. In this video, I'll walk you through what to keep in your chicken first aid kit. 10 essential items every chicken keeper should have close by for emergencies. Welcome to GreenProfitCultivate, where we share practical ways to keep your chickens healthy, collect more eggs, and live more sustainably. If you enjoy simple, natural chicken keeping, do subscribe and turn on notifications. We post helpful new videos each week. Even with the best care, accidents happen. A cut, heat stress, or parasites. Having a first aid kit ready means you can act fast, reduce stress, and often save your chicken's life. We'll start with something simple but essential. Electrolytes and probiotics. When the weather turns hot or your hens are under stress, these make a real difference. Electrolytes help them stay hydrated, while probiotics keep their digestion steady. Together, they support recovery and stop small problems from turning serious. I keep a small tub on hand, ready to mix into their drinking water. It's one of those quiet essentials. You don't think about it until you need it, and then you're very glad it's there. It's especially useful during heat waves, after a course of worming, or any time your birds seem a bit off. Just a spoonful in a few liters of water, and they'll be right as rain again. You'll find a link to the Poultry safe brands I use in the description below. Now let's move on to something you'll reach for more often than you might expect. A wound spray or antiseptic. Chickens can be a bit rough with one another, especially when they're sorting out the pecking order. Even a small scratch or missing feather can attract unwanted attention from the rest of the flock. A quick spray of antiseptic helps stop that straight away. You want something that's gentle on skin and feathers, but strong enough to kill bacteria. I use a poultry-safe wound spray. It cleans the area, protects it from infection, and helps it heal faster. It's useful after pecking injuries, minor cuts, or even when trimming spurs or nails. Keep it in your kit where you can grab it quickly. A few sprays can make all the difference. You'll find links below to the two I trust most, Blue Coat and Vetericyn. Both are safe, reliable, and worth keeping on hand. Next, something simple but easy to overlook. A good pair of disposable gloves and a few basic cleaning bits. Whenever you're treating a bird, wear gloves. It's not just about keeping things tidy. It protects both you and your hens. Cuts, dust, or dried droppings can carry bacteria, and you'll be surprised how often a quick job turns into a messy one. I keep a small box of gloves in the shed and a bottle of disinfectant or plain white vinegar mixed with water. It's perfect for wiping down feeders, scissors, or perches after treatment. A clean surface means wounds heal faster, and you avoid passing anything from one bird to another. And when you're done, take the gloves off, give your hands a proper wash, and start fresh. It's a small habit that keeps your flock, and you, much healthier in the long run. Now this one is something I hope you won't need often. But when you do, you'll be glad it's ready. Every chicken keeper should have a small isolation crate or cage tucked away somewhere. If a hen is injured or showing signs of illness, the best thing you can do is move her somewhere quiet. Chickens hide weakness, and the others will sometimes pick on a bird that's not herself. A crate gives her space to recover without stress or disturbance. I line mine with clean bedding, something soft but easy to change, and keep food and water within easy reach. It doesn't have to be fancy. A pet carrier or a foldable wire crate works perfectly. Next on the list is something that every coop should have. Diatomaceous earth, often called DE, or a natural mite powder if you prefer. It's a fine chalky dust made from fossilized algae, and it works brilliantly as a natural pest control. Mites and lice are part of chicken keeping. You may not see them, but they can make your birds miserable if they take hold. A light dusting of DE in the nesting boxes, under roosts, or even mixed into the dust bath helps keep them at bay. If you ever notice your hens scratching more than usual, check around the vent and under the wings. That's where mites hide. A quick clean out and a fresh layer of DE usually sorts it before it becomes a problem. Always use food-grade DE, as the industrial kind isn't safe for animals. I've linked the one I use below. It's gentle, effective, and lasts ages. A little goes a long way, and your flock will be far more comfortable for it. Now, a few small tools that make a big difference. A pair of scissors, some tweezers, and a bit of gauze. You don't need a full medical kit, just the basics. Scissors come in handy for trimming feathers around a wound, so you can see what you're doing. Tweezers are perfect for removing splinters, thorns, or the odd bit of dried bedding that gets stuck in a sore spot. And gauze, Simple, clean gauze is what you'll use to cover a wound or stop a bit of bleeding. I keep mine together in a small pouch inside the kit, so I can grab them quickly when I need them. Everything should be clean, dry, and easy to find. The last thing you want is rummaging around while your bird's wriggling in your arms. It's a quiet sort of reassurance having these tools ready. You won't use them every day, but when you do, you'll be glad they're there. Next, let's talk about a few simple herbal remedies that make a world of difference. Things you may already have in your kitchen. Oregano oil, garlic, and apple cider vinegar are 3 of the best natural supports you can give your flock. Oregano oil is known to help fight off bacteria and keep infections at bay. Garlic boosts immunity and supports the respiratory system, while a small splash of apple cider vinegar in their water helps balance gut health and improves digestion. I add a spoonful of vinegar to their drinkers once a week, especially during seasonal changes or after worming. You can mix garlic and oregano into feed, or use a ready-made poultry tonic if you prefer. It's a bit less fiddly and ensures the balance is right. It's not a miracle cure, but these small, steady habits make your hens stronger over time. And healthy hens, as you know, lay better and live longer. Another thing worth keeping in your kit is a gentle dewormer and a good vitamin mix. Worms are more common than people realize, especially if your hens spend time foraging or free-ranging. A regular dewormer keeps their weight steady and their feathers bright. I usually treat my flock every few months, or sooner if I notice a bird looking a bit thin or off her food. Pair that with a simple vitamin supplement, the kind you can add to their drinking water. It's particularly helpful after molting, or when a hen is recovering from illness. It gives them a small lift and helps them bounce back more quickly. Next on the list, a few simple bandages and some tape. You don't need much, but when you do, you'll be glad they're there. I keep a small roll of vet wrap in my kit. It's soft, sticks to itself, and doesn't pull on feathers when you take it off. Perfect for wrapping a small cut on a leg, or covering a sore spot until it heals. A bit of medical tape and some gauze can also help if you're treating a larger wound. The key is to keep the area clean and covered, without wrapping too tightly. Chickens are curious, so you'll want something secure that doesn't come undone when they're scratching about. Once the wound starts to dry and heal, take the bandage off so air can get to it. It's a simple fix, but it helps avoid infection and keeps the bird comfortable. Again, nothing fancy. Just a roll or two, tucked neatly in your first aid box, ready for when you need it. And lastly, something that doesn't come in a bottle or a packet, but it's just as important: a printed health checklist. When you're worried about a bird, it's easy to forget small details, symptoms, dosages, what you've already tried. Having it written down saves time and helps you stay calm. I keep mine folded inside the kit. It lists common symptoms, simple treatments, and the right dosages for things like electrolytes or vitamins. When something feels off with one of the flock, I can look straight at the list and know where to start. You can download my chicken health checklist using the link below. It's free, and it fits perfectly alongside everything we've talked about today. Print it, keep it handy, and you'll never have to guess your next step when a hen needs care. It's one of those small touches that makes your kit feel complete, and gives you a bit of quiet confidence when it matters most. Now that you've got everything together, let's talk about where to keep it. Store your first aid kit somewhere dry, easy to reach, and close to the coop if you can. A waterproof box or sturdy plastic container works well, something with a lid that snaps shut properly to keep dust and moisture out. Label it clearly so you can find it quickly, even if you're in a hurry. I keep mine near the feed bins, tucked on a shelf, so it's always close by when I'm doing the morning checks. Once a month, give it a quick look. Replace anything that's been used, make sure sprays are in date, and check that nothing's gone damp or dusty. It only takes a few minutes, but it means you'll always be ready if something happens. It's a small bit of preparation that saves you stress later, and keeps your flock cared for, whatever the day brings. It's not about expecting the worst, it's about feeling calm and capable when something unexpected happens. A bit of preparation means you can act quickly, without panic, and give your birds the care they need straight away. I've linked everything I use down below, the same items I keep in my own kit, along with a free copy of my chicken health checklist to help you spot problems early. And if you'd like to take things a step further, you can find my ebook, The Backyard Chicken Blueprint, there as well. It's a full guide to keeping your flock healthy, productive, and stress-free all year round. Thanks for watching and for caring enough to be prepared. Your chickens will thank you in their own quiet way. See you in the next one.